Hey everyone, welcome back to our SeaWorld, and today I got a review video on the Webetop lithium battery portable power generator that is 155 watt hours and 100 watts, which would be continuous to like a 42,000 mAh battery, mAh, not exact, but this guy has 3 USB ports, 3 DC ports, 1 MPPT solar charging port that is probably right here, and 1 AC port. All right, so let's unbox it. Of course, I already made sure that I unboxed everything and everything worked okay before I did this. That's very nice. This is a very, very nice, and you don't even have to take it out of the box to check the battery. You can just press that, and I don't know if you guys can see this on camera, but I have 4 bars. I've never fully recharged it because I never needed to, and for storage options, I keep my batteries at half their percentage. Let's take this out. Wow, a lot smaller than I thought it was. Wow. Whoops, turn on the light there. Oh, it's got a light then. Oh, wow. Wow. That was really nice. So here's your ports, and this has got an AC normal AC port with the other one in here too. And if there's USB outputs, and there's your DC output 12 volts. Your solar input or DC input, which is your wall charger, and your solar charger are here. As much as I hate to say it, the solar panel does not come included with it, but there is a solar panel out there, and it's about $180 if you want to get that. So other than that, he's very, very light. Okay, so let's see the stuff that he comes with. So we got, the instructions saying all the information that you need about him. And we have our box here. I'm not going to pull everything out because I already know what's inside. I'm just going to tell you guys. So we have a car port, and there's another DC port for the wall in here. And there is the DC car ports that would go on one of the front ports. Okay. And I keep the box for traveling because it is a great travel box. Everything fits so beautifully nicely in there. And the box is even cardboard. Yep, and it folds up nicely to go. Okay. So I want to test this guy and explain a little bit about like a couple things on him. So first, we have battery check. I already showed you guys that. We have AC out port. Now you can, before you press the AC out port, you can plug in a USB thing. The USB should already be on, or when you plug something, it should be activated. If it doesn't activate, press the DC port, so the DC button, and then turn it off, and you should still have a continuous USB port. Sometimes you got to get it activated. So like when your phone is done charging, or let's sort of say your phone will like tell it to stop power coming through it, and it'll like to shut this off if it needs to. And then when the phone needs power, it'll turn back on. And I think it's the same with these DC 12 ports too. So you can have light bulbs in here too, and there is actual light bulbs that you can specially buy for it. So, and this thing can power a 20-inch box fan. I'll be testing that in part 2. And this thing can power some lights, laptops. But my biggest thing is I want to talk about first, before we do that, is that how, like, your power situation is. This thing's for camping, backup power, power outage, all-around power that you need. And what I want to do is I, in my little workshop / garage, say the power's out and I want to do a video and I needed light in here. What I have right there, that is a normal 9-watt LED bulb. Now I have a fluorescent up here too, but that is, whoops, phone's falling, sorry, hold on. I have a 80 watts fluorescent light, and 80 watts is a little bit much, and if you guys like look, that bulb is practically just as bright as this, and if I put that bulb right there in the middle between here, it would provide just as enough light, so to say, maybe two. Maybe like one on this side and one on that side, and that would be 18 watts. So, I mean, that's only 18 watts used. And I have another shop light over there. So, it's pretty much dark in here, except for a little bit of light coming out the door. So, I want to try and power the workshop with just the Webetop for first time powering with like this. We're going to plug this in here. And also, I want to talk about one other safety feature that it has, is that it has over voltage protection safety cutoff, and if something gets too high powered, it'll immediately cut it off and say, nope, you're not going to do that. So I'm going to flip this upside down, and it should plug in. I got to make sure I have the bulbs in, because I might not have one bulb in. It's a little weird. Since it's got that other standard plug, stuff doesn't really like to stay in there too well. That's the one negative I'm going to give about it. But it does stay in there. So, I mean, if you're wiggling around and all that, yeah, it's going to fall out eventually. So, now we're going to want to power on. And I just saw my other light come on in there in the back. So, what I'm going to do is, I'm going to power this off really quick. I'm going to unplug my main lights. And I'm going to make it dark in here. I'm going to take my one light bulb. I have this right here directly in line. I don't have the Webetop directly in line with a plug for this socket, so I plug it in here and it would get the same kind of shadow. There's another one in the corner that's up there, so I would have another one of these in the corner, 18 watts. That's a full workstation. My other one out there, that would be, so it's give or take 27 watts going through there. And there's also more efficient bulbs that you can probably buy that are the same brightness level, like maybe 7 to 5 watts that you can buy. But, I mean, this is lighting up the workspace pretty bright. I mean, I could work in this. If I had one here and one there, that's all I would really need. I mean, if I just put this in the center, that's all I need, really. And so we're going to take this out. I'm going to put it in the socket that's connected up to the Webetop. Also, I just want to mention, I believe that the Webetop has you can replace the battery. I just trying to find the battery is going to be the real challenge. Okay, so I'm pressing the AC port. Oh, looks like one didn't come on. Aha! There you go. I can't tell if it was any. I think it's the same brightness. It's down a little bit, so it's a little bit weird and it's like blinding me right now. But as you can see, the Webetop is being powered. It's great. This is awesome. All right, so I'm gonna probably not the biggest fan that the LED bulbs make a weird sound, but most bulbs will. So you see the Webetop is powering it over here, and there's another one in the warehouse / garage. There's another one in the warehouse over here, and this one is another LED 9-watt. That's a warm looking bulb, and it's powering both those right now. I mean, this entire garage is lit up with the Webetop, and that's only 18 watts. Originally, I had a 60-watt bulb in there and a 60-watt in that one. That's like 120 watts, and that is, and they're not even as bright. I mean, that's insane. So, I mean, and even this bulb, if you set that directly in the middle, it literally shines over the whole garage. But I need another one too. So I think I said it was like something, I don't know how many watts was this one, but the one, I don't have that many sockets, so in here that there was another socket, I'll be lighting that one up too, and it'd still be just the amount I need. Yeah, this one doesn't make the sound. That's weird. That's awesome, you guys. I mean, it's actually working. I mean, it's actually powering the workspace in here. So, blackout, that would be pretty good to go. This guy is awesome. Now this guy can charge actual batteries too, like your RC car batteries and things like that. A fan. So I have to recommend the Webetop to almost everyone that always wants a starter power station. Of course, as you guys would probably tell me, it's no jackery. a Jackery could power this entire place and everything in it. Probably could do that. I mean, I have a 900 watt. I think I have a 900 watt air conditioner in the corner, and of course that would probably be able to power it. I'm not for certain. I don't think that it would because of the amperage or amps. So you wouldn't get much runtime out of on the Jackery, and a Jackery cannot power a microwave over 1,000 watts. So like a 930 watt microwave is very small and would not be able to. It'd be a long time cooking foods and would diminish the power also. So as much as I want a Jackery, this guy is a good starter for. I mean, you can charge. I mean, I charged lithium batteries on this guy too, and the lithium batteries only take a little bit and are trickles charged sometimes too. So, and I can actually power this fluorescent light. I'm not going to because I don't need to. Because it's a lot of amperage and I don't want to. It's 80 watts, like I said before, but I just don't need it. I don't need it. I got those right there. I mean, that's all I need, really. All right, guys. So this Webetop portable generator is really awesome and it works really, really well. And yes, I will be doing part 2, and I will be testing lithium batteries and how they charge on it, and I'll be taking it out in the field to charge it and fly my RC plane at the same time. It is going to be awesome, and I can't wait to see how it's going to function, how it's going to look, and I'm going to talk about maybe a couple more things, and then part 3, well, when I will probably be taking it camping at a real campsite, and yeah, so, alright guys, well, thanks for watching, please like and subscribe, and I'll see y'all in the next one.